Ray, Celtics season is in swing. We're now 7 games in? How you
Mm-hmm.
feeling about it, man?
They're a fucking wagon. Like they're a wagon, and they're doing everything that we have been calling for them to do. Just about. Just a real quick as we're recording this on a Monday, I was mad about their shot selection. Right now, they were literally down 6 to Atlanta. Now before the half, they're up 22. like it's like literally Joe Mazzulla called a timeout, and they came back out and went on a 10-0 run. Like
Which, by
that's
the
the
way, for 2 years, we were begging him to do that.
one. And so now that he's on that, hey, thank you, Joe, appreciate that. We didn't. So I'm happy about that. But no, but listen, they've been sensational. To use Marv Albert's word, they've been great, and the ball move has been great. Like I said, defensively, there's still some things left to be desired. And, we can tap into that, but once again, they're coming out swinging, and once again, they're getting teams best shot every night. We can't say, oh, it's because they're playing Charlotte or they're playing Detroit or they're playing Washington. Like, nah, like every team is coming out gunning, and they're we're digging holes and taking souls, baby. So that's I love to see it.
Love that. A good Undertaker reference just never goes unnoticed by me. So good for you.
Yeah.
Um, last time you guys talked about the C's, they were going into that game against Indy. Obviously, they
Mhm.
were down 21 points in the fourth quarter of that game. They brought it all the way back to lose 135-132.
Mhm.
Um, Obviously, that game was the best and the worst of the Celtics. I think they're going to have games every once in a while for us, right? That remind us of all the reasons why we were so pissed for the last 3 years before they won the
Right.
championship. I think that was one of those games, right? Because clearly they're the better team, undeniably. Even without
Right.
KP, they're the better team. They let their foot off the gas. They were settling for awful threes throughout
Mhm.
that entire game. And then again, with 6 minutes left, they're down 21, and they just go on a run that we all know they can do all the time. It's a lot for us to ask for them to do it constantly.
That was insane though. Like, because like I said, me, Dave, and Bobby were like on the air while that was happening, and we was like, yeah, it's probably gonna be the first loss because they were. It was like 96-78 when we were recording. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Like, hey, and Indiana just came out swinging from the jump. Like
Yep.
they clearly get up for this game against the Celtics in recent years. So fine, whatever. Like that's just they're just always gonna play us hard. I kind of feel like that's how Milwaukee used to do the Celtics during the KG, Paul, Ray, like Michael Redd, Brandon Jennings, those guys, like they for some reason just Charlie Bell that's a nice name drop for those that are old school basketball fans, but they they still always used to get up, and we just could never beat them, or not never beat them, but it would always be a tough game. So when we were taping, and then at the end, I'm like, all right, good night, guys. And I'm like, wait, I said, they fucking tied it. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like they tied the game. I'm like, win or lose, like that's insane. So yeah, but like you said, it laments the points that we talked about. Like, oh, like, can you be engaged? Like, can you? And once again, you're gonna have quote unquote stinkers like that, and but it just goes to show, like, yeah, you're definitely the hunter. Once again, we thought they were the hunter before, but you're absolutely the hunter
Yeah.
now with being the defending champion. So, but like I said, I love their response, right? I think that's something that you've been calling for as well. Like, show me your response. Once again, you can lose, but show me it's how you lose, right? It's how you lose. So I was fine with the fight they showed in that game. And then the bounce back, right? The response, right?
Yeah.
The response in Charlotte, and what they're doing now currently in Atlanta. So I'm fine with where they are mentally. They're still following that motto, skipping no steps. So I'm appreciative of where they're at right now.
Yeah, 100%. Listen, it's nitpicking for me because
It's
obviously
valid.
this
It's
this
valid
team
though. It's not really.
this
It's valid. It's valid.
like this team's not going to go 82-0. Do I think they have enough talent? Yes, but would I
Yeah.
rather them take off 15 games throughout the course of the year so that they can save themselves for another run?
Mhm.
Absolutely. But there's something to knowing that you just have to maybe don't let your foot off the pedal for 42 minutes, but this team might be able to get by not playing as hard as they possibly can for 38 minutes a night against some teams, and then just waxing them whenever they want to.
Mhm. Right.
Now,
Yeah.
I'd prefer that happens at the beginning of the game as opposed to
Right.
the end.